Well, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Oh, you can say that again. More bloody drops. Come on, Gregor, off your back. More bloody drops. You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! More bloody drops. Take it off, man. You've got this. More bloody drops.
Come on, Kratos, get up!
More bloody drops.
Switching! Steady your board! Alka!
You're on fire, Kratos!
Kratos, we need...
More bloody drop! You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Kratos!
More bloody drop!
The Alpha! Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
More bloody drop!
The Alpha!
Come on, get up, brother! More bloody drop!
The Alpha!
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Kratos!
More bloody drop!
The Alpha! Changing arrows!
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! I felt that one, brother! Ragnarok.
Whatever.
Reminds me of tales of a cruel empress. One too angry to die.
We will see.
Getting back to your story, Freya. You were forced to grant an audience after the building of Asgard's wall, yeah?
That's right. And this mason, this giant in disguise,
His name was Hrimthur.
he just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear.
Set that aside for now. Come. Quiet.
An abandoned camp.
Whoever was here left long ago.
What did you find?
A list of provisions needed to prepare a meal.
A recipe? Who left that way out here?
Let's take a look at the ingredients. Perhaps the recipe will lead us to them. Looks like initials. Do they match the ones in that recipe book you found?
I imagine we might find one of those ingredients. Ah, I knew I recognized those initials. The Ballad of Yari and Soma.
I'm not familiar.
An old tale, but a good one nonetheless. The carving marks their passage through this realm. We could always try and find the other. I'm curious.
This is the right area, but we can't go further on the sled.
Quiet.
I just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors and warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard in Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see soon enough.
Watch the fire!
Right leg!
Incoming fire!
Kratos, we need you!
I just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors and warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard in Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see soon enough.
Watch the fire!
What's your right?
Watch your right!
No!
Good hit, brother!
The way forward is magically sealed. Something in here is giving it power.
The hilt of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
If it does not help us find the Norns, it can wait.
I feel a trace of their illusions here. I can try to dispel it. Oh, no. There's nothing here.
A false trail.
We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it. Mimir, I never asked how it felt to lose your head.
What would you have me say? That it tickled?
Merely curious.
If you wish to derive some satisfaction from my pain, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Kratos swung swift and true, didn't you, brother? I felt nary a scratch.
Shame.
Getting back to your story, Freya. You granted an audience to Hrimthur after he finished building Asgard's wall. What at long last did he whisper to you?
Well, he said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn him.
No more for now. Focus.
That must be Tyr's helmet.
Win
from his-
minds, not wars.
Tyr understood the greatest fight of them all was the battle for people's hearts and minds. Too bad Tyr has no interest in doing either these days. So, Freya, if we might finish your story? Hrimthur revealed to you he wanted revenge on the Aesir for killing his father.
Yes, he did. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better and continued. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard Realm Tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall...
Then it is already Ragnarok.
Aye. Blast it. I hoped it might have given us another way.
I scouted ahead. The lake's crawling with raiders. Be careful. Whatever you need, I'll create. Ooh, a souvenir from foreign lands?
Does it hurt?
Oh, this? Only one of you. I'll see you, then.
Look, there's some debris over there. I'm guessing from Tyr's poor statue.
Cool. Their deaths will be painless-ish.
How would a trace get to Asgard?
I'm sorry, but you'd have to ask Odin. He's got control of every path. I know. Good talk!
Another gravestone. But this one's intact.
Aye, and with a keyhole tailor-made for the hilt we found. I was afraid of that. Looks to be a sculptor from the southern lands.
Freya, something your brother said. The Aesir burned him.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had
Wish
been
for
hostile.
peace. Be ready for war.
Oh, that's astute of the elves. Tyr never sought war, but he knew he had to be ready for it.
Aye, best be armed than not. Impressive looking weapon, isn't it?
It is big. Freya, how did your brother come to be burned by the Aesir?
Well, Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft.
Hold! What is that? Defend the peace.
Well, I think that's the last of it. Doubtful we'll find any more interesting bits.
I always admired the love Tyr inspired.
Where I come from, gods of war are not revered in such a way.
Not all gods of war are the same, brother.
No, they are not.
Is that a frozen lightning bolt?
My fight with Thor ended there.
That's where you landed. No wonder there's bits of Tyr's statue all over the lake.
Kratos! They're chieftain!
You're on fire, Kratos!
Kratos! They're chieftain!
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass.
Switching arrows!
Mimir, you may continue. But Freya,
Oh, yes. Well, the Aesir grew all too easily impatient with the subtle agricultural magic Freya had offered to school them in. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
enough talk for now. Be ready.
Let's see. I feel something. In this direction.
Feel what exactly?
Another illusion. It's coming from this wall. The Norns are hiding something. Kratos, I feel the Norns over here. Are you ready? Oh, no. Nothing. Another
Attack!
Leader on the left!
Too fast! Use your shield!
Frozen! What now?
Nothing. Another dead end.
A trap!
Another raider! To the left! Behind you! Watch out! Raider on the left! Behind you! Watch out!
It's too fast! Use your shield!
That's all of them. You know, this search will only get more dangerous.
Then we keep looking.
Back to the wolves, then.
What is up here?
I don't feel anything. It's not related to the Norns.
Could be interesting enough in its own right.
What's that outpost?
That armor looks like Lunda's design. I can fix it up for you. if you like.
Another Fjotalund marking.
Aye, this place must have been part of Sigrun's kingdom. A first outpost preceding further expansion.
Another crane.
Go on, brother! See Sigrun's homeland in such a terrible state.
You know, Mimir, if you want to take a tour of the kingdom, you must have
Oh, she loved another before me. There are worse things to discover about someone you love.
Yes.
Chill it. You all right?
Right side, incoming!
Behind you. Incoming.
Enemy behind you, Kratos! Right side, incoming! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
On your right.
Good, that's the way!
Shake it off, man. You've got this.
Can't...
Come on, brother. Arrows will help you.
Well done.
Maybe those runes can give us a bit of history about this place. It can't be.
It is.
Oh, Mimir. Look, the other half of the key.
I knew those key pieces would fit. Can't wait to see what lock it belongs to.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Behind you, brother!
Kratos, are you okay?
Behind you! Look out! Watch it! Helge massacred her family just because he couldn't have her. Only her brother, Prince Dogger, survived to kill the Mad King.
Sigrun and her brother had issues over that.
Oh, and all the time Sigrun and I spent with each other. She never mentioned anything about this.
Maybe she liked the way you saw her.
What can I make for you? Whatever you need, whenever you need it.